Hey guys, welcome to Rahul Tyagi CTFs. My name is Rahul Tyagi, and in this week we are going to crack another machine known as UnkownDevice 64. If you have not subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to our channel because we are one of the rare channels which will teach you the real ethical hacking and penetration testing, which can be used in a lot of companies when you go as a professional cybersecurity expert and you have to check the network security or their web applications, so on and so forth. So to become a professional penetration tester, you should know how to crack these type of machines, and the journey of this entire channel is to teach you about that professional level of cracking these type of machines, so that when you go in the real environment you will not face any problem. Anyways, so in this machine today, this machine's author is Ajay Verma, and the first thing you need to do is you need to download the OVA file of this machine, and you need to put it into your VirtualBox or VMware. As it's mentioned already that this machine is tested, the OVA file has been tested on both virtual machine and VirtualBox. So it does not matter. It doesn't matter you are using VirtualBox, VMware, or any other kind of a virtual station. The difficulty level of this CTF is intermediate, so you need to have little bit of understanding of cracking these type of machines. It's not a beginner friendly difficulty, and at the end of the day what you want to achieve, you need to get a root access, and after that in the root directory you need to get flag.txt. So once you get the content of this flag.txt, that means you have cracked the machine. So without wasting time guys, let's move ahead and crack this machine. So what I have is right now is I have Kali Linux in front of me, and along with that I have the other machine which is running, which is yeah, what do you call it, UD, unknown device 64. So let's come back to the machine, and the first thing which you need to do guys, as I mentioned earlier, the first and the most important, the first step whenever you set up your stuff into an organization, first you need to check first your IP address. Okay, so my IP address belongs to 192.168.190.128. So I need to check whether is someone else is also there on the similar network or on the Wi-Fi device, or it can be a hotspot. Is there any system which is connected to similar kind of a network like me? So for that we need to have a command known as arpscan -l, or you can type arpscan --local. So both are similar things, and some people use net discover, some people use something else. I use this is very easy to use, I must say. So I press enter, and now what you can see here, there is a device known as 192.168.90.131. Now this is the IP address of that machine, because these both IP addresses, this can be my Mac, this can be my Windows native, this can be VirtualBox native, and then this can be my IP address of the machine which I want to crack. Okay, so now I want to know a little bit about this machine, and to know about this machine I need to use an application known as Network Mapper. So I'll clear here and type nmap, and I need to scan certain protocols, and it's an aggressive scan, that is -a, and I press enter. So this is the command you need to note down, and just press enter, and within some time you will see the result will come to you, and it will show you the open ports, what are the services which are running on the ports, and so on and so forth. So let's wait. Okay, so what you can see here, there are certain ports which are open, like 1337 TCP port, which is running a secure socket layer SSH connection. Apart from that, there is another HTTP port open, which is running a HTTPS server, Python server on 31337. And apart from this, I am not sure that there is anything else which is running. And as you can see, it's a Linux box, so that's there. Okay, so the first thing I think we can do is we can check this port on, because it's HTTPS port. So let's open this open this IP address in browser and check that what exactly is going on there. Firefox. Okay, so here we go. So there is nothing on this port, and if I remove this and type 311337, is that this one the port? No, this was not the port. Let me check. 31, okay, 31337. Okay, my bad. So I'll go back and switch 31337, and I hope now this will work. And it's not HTTPS, right? It's HTTP. So press enter. Okay. So this is a image right now running on port number 80. So it's a website, not a visible into as is, but a hidden one as excitement burning with a cold flame. Sorry for my voice, I'm under the weather, so running little bit fever, so that's why my voice is little bit distorted, so apologies for that. But anyway, so now here you can see they have highlighted this word very differently as compared to other thing, right? There is something with this word maybe, but anyways, so let us go to the source code for this. And in the source code you see, and usually whenever you see any website where there is when you're cracking at the time of the preparation of the OSCP, you'll find so many machines where you will be able to get, you'll be seeing these type of images. So the first thing you need to do is when you open a port number 80 and there is an image there or a video there, just go to the source code and there might be certain hidden facts there. Okay, so the thing is written here, key is hidden.jpg. So there is some kind of an image which is listed here. The key is hidden. Let us open this if possible. Key is hidden. It looks like a image. So if I open this and type, okay, we got lucky. And you can see here this is an image which is hidden secret. So what I am going to do is, again I'm going to do the view. Okay, I can't do the view source because it's an image, so let me save this image. Okay, save this image on desktop as hidden dot, or you can say, okay, rahul.jpg, just to be ease .jpg. Okay, saved. So now I have saved this image. Now usually whenever you see these type of images, guys, you need to play around with these images. This can be a case of steganography where there is some kind of an hidden material put it into these type of images. So now let me check desktop. Okay, so we have image known as rahul.jpeg. Now usually there is an application known as tag hide. You can note it down, the application known as tag hide. And I cracked this machine earlier, so that's why it's showing you this command, but I am going to change this now, jpeg. Okay. So stag hide is an application which is usually get inbuilt into Kali Linux. In case if this package is not there, then you can install this package externally by apt-get install stag hide. So this is a command which is used to extract the hidden content of this file, and when you want to press enter here, it will ask you for the certain password. Now if you remember what we did there at that time, if I go to the source code of this page, it says the key is hidden. So that means the password can be this, because there is no other way of we can put a password like this, right? Key. So at the end of the day, this they are asking for a key, right, which is a password. So I'll paste it here, press enter. Okay, wrote extract data to hidden.txt. So there is a file which got extracted from rahul.jpg. Now this is the reason how the criminals and cyber criminals and cyber T people, I cannot use the word T for cyber criminals and cyber T words, and they used to hide these messages with these type of methods like steganography. So stag hide is a very popular application. Stag mp3, stag hide, and there are used to be many applications like UI based applications also. But anyway, so if I press enter here now, and you can see there is a thing known as hidden.txt. So what I want to do is I want to check the content of this file, and you can see the content is like this. Now, those who do not know about what is this basically, in cybersecurity community there are many ways through which a content can be curated in a non-readable format, and this format, which is having plus, long sign, direction, so on and so forth, this is usually known as brainfuck language syntax. So my apologies, but this is what the name is, I can't change that. Right? So this is the, so I'll call it brain F instead of getting a copyright strike or maybe a abusive strike on my video. So yeah, so brain F language. Now why I know it, because it with the time you will know. So whenever you see, now from this video onwards, whenever you see this type of content anywhere, you know what this content is all about. And similar with me, there is no kind of a pre-education or knowledge you need to see that from this content you can actually guess this is. Someone told me, I'm telling you, and you can tell someone else also, right? Now, to decrypt it, there are certain websites which you can do. You Google the Brain F language decryptor, but there is a very popular website which I used to use, known as decode.fir Brain F language. Press enter, and as you can see, there is the content which is already there. So I'm gonna paste my content here, from which I have copy pasted from, I have taken from the terminal. I'll copy this and put it into here, and now I will execute this. Now on the left hand side you can see here there is certain, one is U64 and second is I sign of exclamation and blah blah blah, like this. Now here this can be a username and this can be the password. Now I need to copy paste this and save it forever, or okay, maybe I can make this website open and later see what's going on there. Now if I go back to my scanning, if you remember, there was certain ports which are open. So if it is giving me a username and a password, where I will be putting the username and password, you could see that there was no admin page, or you can try a admin page actually. Why not? We can try. Put an admin or login or admin login. So as you can see, there is no kind of an login page where we can put the username and password. But at the end of the day, what you can see here is port number 1337 is a SSH connection, which gives you a kind of a encrypted shell of the machine with which you can interact with that machine, which is this box, right? So let me try the username and a password which we got from there, from the Brain F website, and try to put the similar thing into it. So this is the username UD64. So now to do that, what you need to do is you need to type a command known as SSH and the P. So I have already got the IP address there, so that's a good thing. Let me just give me 1 second. 131, right? So that was 131 if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So SSH connection to the port number 1337, where the username is UD64 and the IP address. Press enter. And do you want to continue? Yes. Okay. Now it's asking you the password. Now if you remember what was the password, so we'll go to this website and paste this password which we took and copy, and let me do the pasting here, and I did the paste and press enter. Voila. And you can see here you actually got into the machine. But if I try to see, you can see the environment is restricted, and if I type cd something, see, everything is restricted. So most of the commands which I am typing here right now are restricted.